We're at it again, Mr. Thompson.
We're here.
It's the 2nd of February.
Who'd have thought it?
Who would have thought it? And I've got something that I think you're really going to enjoy.
Okay.
Okay? Frame your thoughts like this. You are an old person. You won't let yourself be enslaved by this any longer. No longer pulled like a puppet by every impulse, and you'll stop complaining about your present fortune or dreading the future.
No, that sounds to me like the rocking chair test that we talk about.
The rocking chair test. So I love this, and it is quite hard, but what we say to salespeople is, in this moment now, okay, when you're worrying, you're stressed, you're frustrated about something, your emotions are all over the show, I want you to fast forward. I want you to shut your eyes. I want you to imagine that your hands are wrinkly, like you've been in the bath for at least 60 minutes.
Yeah.
You've got pearls round your neck. That's something that you might wear when you're a little bit older.
Okay.
You've got grey whispering hair.
Whispering. Okay.
And you've got a Werther's Original in your pocket and a hanky in the other.
Nice.
Imagine you're an old person and you're sat in your rocking chair, and your kids don't visit you anymore, and your grandkids haven't been since last Christmas, and you're rocking back. Wow, you really wow.
Sorry, I was getting to you.
Okay, a bit of a character. You're rocking back and forth. Does it matter? Does it matter that somebody ghosted you? Does it matter that deal fell through? And if it does matter, and you feel like actually this is life changing, fair enough. Take 5 minutes, breathe on it, whatever. But there's a phrase, isn't there? If you won't care about it in 50 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes like wasted thinking on it. So I always say, like, envision the future. As much as like it's a big thing of Eckhart Tolle. You know that guy?
Yeah, Power of Now.
The Power of Wow. He talked about like the past is just memory and the future is just imagination. All you've got is all you have now. But I actually feel like the future is a great mechanism to use as a tool to think, well, if I fast forward to that point, do I care?
Yeah.
Does it mean anything?
And, you know, I've had a few people reach out to me on LinkedIn like, oh, could I ask some advice on sales career? And I'm like, yeah, I'll share a bit of time with you. Jumped on a call. They're talking about where their sales career's got them so far. It's not really worked out. And I've used that test there. I said, okay, well, let me ask you a question. When you're 18, you sat on your rocking chair looking back on your life, what sort of life do you hope you've lived? And it's nothing to do with sales.
No.
Oh, well, I'm only really doing it because I want to go and live in another country, or I want to open my own marketing agency. It's all things that you could do now.
Yeah.
But you're putting off for some reason.
Yeah.
So why do you think you're putting them off? And why do you think you said you'd do 2 years in sales, but you've done 8. Like, what do you think's going on there? And I think it's sometimes important to be able to just admit defeat with things like this hasn't really worked for me. It's not that I'm giving up on the journey. I'm just going to pick a different path.
Yeah. And I also think like it's great motivation, because if you think, right, okay, I want to be surrounded by a family, like you said, you can do all those things now, but work backwards. So everything in life should be reverse engineered of, well, I want this and I probably want to have a nice house in the Cotswolds. Well, what do I need to do there? Well, I need to work hard in my career. I need to achieve X amount of success. But you can reverse it. So I always say, if you're worrying, if you're sat there at night or you're worried about going into work in the morning, think about fast forwarding it. 50 years, however many years until like the average lifespan is, I think it's 85, and just think about there. What would you say? I would say that I've always thought this about you, you're a great breather.
I like the link. I like the way you did that.
Yeah.
Well, if you're looking for a little hack to get back to the present moment, so you're looking in the moment, great, there's the rocking chair test, but I've got work to do. I don't have time to do this. There are little breathing techniques that you can do. I'll give you one. Will you be the person that can demonstrate this?
I will be the whim to your huff.
Thank you. So close your eyes. Breathe in for 7 through the nose. Hold for 4. And out all the way. How do you feel?
I feel like that's going to make some money on ASMR YouTube.
Yeah, I do.
But I feel amazing.
Yeah.
I feel calm instantly.
Instantly.
Imagine if you did 10 rounds of that.
Yeah, do it when something's hard, when you feel the cortisol levels coming up. Sometimes when my little boys are excited at bedtime and I'm thinking, I wish they'd calm down. I'm like, right, both of you.
Yeah.
Big breath in, hold it, and then out, and then you see them start rubbing their eyes and relaxing a bit.
Do you know what's crazy? And this is going to sound so stupid, but people forget to breathe.
Yeah.
I think there's even a Stormzy song that says, don't forget to breathe.
Yeah, people forget to. And also, if you remind yourself, are my shoulders tense? If I load my shoulder, I just can feel it straight away now.
Yeah.
Like, my shoulders rough here a bit. If I'm more relaxed.
So I always think, like, hack your life in the best way possible. If you forget those things, post-it notes on your desks, reminders, alarms that pop up, maybe tie a piece of string to your finger. Every time you look down at it, I remember to breathe. Any little thing that's going to remind you until it becomes a habit, because we know that habits take time to build. I like that. Maybe you should be a breath instructor.
I like to breathe.
Wow. I've been Jack Frimpston.
I've been Zach Thompson.
Remember, you will die.
Shoelaces.